junior high school, my PE coach. I didn't know at the time he was Muslim, but with what I've learned now, he is.
Stop. Stop. After you became a Muslim, what do you think about Muslims around the world now, especially what the media has to say about them?
I don't think the media paints Muslims in the proper light. People are people, they do things for reasons. And without having all information about the reasons that they do what they do, there's a chance and opportunity for people to misunderstand. The people that I've come across as far as Muslims, they're some of the most kindest people that you could possibly meet.
So you have good.
Gel onu bir rivayet et. Burada kaydı bir durduralım. Şimdi okay.
So, what's your opinion about the Muslim world in our time and day here today?
What do you mean?
Basically comparing what you said you knew about Muslims and what you hear on the news, what do you think would help the Islamic world today?
I think getting out and basically showing people by your own personal actions what it is to be a Muslim would be a good help. People, with the way the media paints Muslim and Islam, is really negative. It says basically that people are constantly warring, they're always fighting with somebody, and it really is not so. They're fighting for basically to be who they are as far as their culture and their religion says they should be. And it's not right for another group of people who have a different culture, a different religion, to come in and say, this is right, this is wrong. But if you're going out and showing people how to be, because you're following your practice to your best of ability and your understanding, and you're showing that regardless of what religion you're practicing, you're a good person, you show that Islam is possibly a good thing that you may want to look into for your own personal practice.
I got a question for you. Since you converted to Islam, and you have different ideas about Islam now, would you say that, in your opinion, Islam has a longevity here in the United States?
I think it does have a longevity. The United States has always been a place that has been looked at as being a melting pot. It's different cultures, different ideologies, different beliefs coming together and becoming one. And as long as people work together, learn about each other, there's a possibility for everything mixing together and becoming harmonious.
So, do you think a better bridge could be built between the cultures of the East and the cultures of the West as far as the similarities and differences in Islam?
If people open up their hearts and their minds to learn and understand each other, there's more of a possibility for the two to meet and be harmonious and work together.
the story of convert to Islam.
I converted to Islam because of my husband's practice. I grew up in a family of Christians. The religion did not necessarily fit with me. The things that I saw growing up weren't always positive as far as the Christian church went. I didn't learn much about my father's religion because my mother was more domineering in the family and she wanted us to be Baptists rather than Lutheran. So I kind of picked and chose my religions and studied different things. And my husband brought to me Islam. It's been around for a while. Different people in my passing.
What's making you cry, sister? Take yourself a moment. Get yourself together and tell us what's making you cry.
My grandfather was a very spiritual man, deeply in his Christian faith. One of his beliefs was that a family that prays together stays together. Part of what's making me sad is he's no longer with me.
So you're thinking about your grandfather not being with
Yeah.
you. He was a big influence in your life, was he?
He was rather distant, but he's been there for a good portion of it.
So when you converted to Islam, did you think about those things? So your grandfather and how were you treated as far as your family and community when you converted to Islam? Was it anything like the way? Now, was your husband a born Muslim or did he convert as well?
My husband converted to Islam before I met him. He wasn't completely practicing because he was dealing with his own personal dilemmas with life and religion. But he had made a decision along the time that I first met him that he wanted to get back into practicing Islam. And he guided me to practicing myself.
How was your conversion? That was why you asked that question. Is how were you treated by your family and the community?
My family was very upset about me converting. My mother's family especially. They are strong in their Baptist faith. Several of my cousins and a few of my uncles are Baptist ministers. So they weren't really happy with me converting to Islam. I don't know exactly why it was, but they didn't like it. My father's family, on the other hand, accept me with open arms. There's no changes.
What about your friends?
My friends come from all different cultural backgrounds. So with the negative media publicity, they had questions. They had a bit of fears, but they felt that since I'm the friend, they've known me for a long time, they could ask me some things that they questioned and didn't understand.
What would you say the positive reaction you've gotten from your family and friends? You talked about the negative, so tell us about the positive.
For whatever reason in life, positive really doesn't show itself. Like I said, my father's family don't look at me any different. I'm basically the same Sandra that they knew when I was growing up. And regardless of if I wear a scarf or not, they still see me as me.
So it's not your father's family, your friends, it's basically your mother's family where you got a little bit of flack from converted to Islam.
Right.